know I'm crazy, so go ahead and drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Get to taking that off me. I got the blood, I made the cup green. Talking late night, boy.
Hey y'all, hey, what's up? What's up? And welcome to the MooMoo Room, the home of the aunties, uncles, nieces, and nephews, the home of the fam, the home of the grown and the sexy. What's up? What's up? What's up? Come on in, come on in. Tell a friend, I tell a friend. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the real side of YouTube, okay? With not all the fake ass shit. That's not what we doing tonight. We keeping it 100. Okay, so come on in, come on in, come on in. Tell a friend. Yes, Auntie's starting off hot because you know what I don't like. You know what I don't like is people trying to play on my top and play games. Y'all know I don't like that. But come on in. I'm gonna give everybody time to come on in. I'm gonna give everybody time to get in the bushes and look from across the street and peek out the window and all that good stuff instead of but just come on and walk on over to the door and ring the doorbell and come on in. Okay? Come on in, come on in. Hey Passion Fruit, how you doing tonight? Let me drop this link. Let me drop this link because y'all know I drop links over here. So I've been in the streets, okay? I've been in the streets for a few days. That's why, y'all been seeing me going live. Y'all been seeing me, doing a little here, there, and being a little bit of everywhere. So I've been in the streets, and while I've been in the streets, I have just been, seeing some things and seeing how some things is going, and people that are trying to make an entrance, and people that are coming over open doors for people. You know what I'm saying? Gatekeepers, as they are called. I've been seeing that. I just been seeing a lot of, listen. Y'all know my saying. I am too old of a cat to be called a kitten. And game recognized game, whether it's good game, bad game, or it's just game. You know what I'm saying? I recognize it. And so I just I'm a realist and I'm real. I'm faithful. I'm 10 toes down for what I believe in, who I believe in, and I don't like people playing with me and trying to play on my intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I know the game. So for those bushwhackers, I know the game. Okay. Hey Ann. Hey, keep it poppin'. Hey Renata. Hey nephew.
Hey Annie, hey everybody.
So and I'm just gonna tell y'all, when I say I'm too old of a cat to be called a kitten, I am. See, I I don't know. My husband used to call it city slick. Okay, because when I see game, I be just watching. I don't say nothing. I just be sitting back, just letting people just do them. However they feel the need to. And one thing I do be noticing is people think people slow. People think people slow. And I'm gonna tell you this right here. I don't care about nobody coming over here because I'd be like, hey, we a family. You know what I'm saying? We can respect each other. We can do whatever. You know what I'm saying? We can work together, all that good stuff. But don't be trying to think you about to play me. And it's been a lot of that going on. Y'all know I be doing stuff in the kitchen and stuff. It's been a lot of that going on lately. And it ain't just been me. It's just been a lot of game playing, a lot of, a lot of boogada, boogada, boogada in my Tesla voice. It's been a lot of that going on. And I'm sorry. I see it. I see it. So, and me personally, y'all, I don't listen. I don't feel it necessary for me. And I'm just gonna tell y'all can call me stuck up. Y'all can call me bougie. Y'all can call me whatever. But if you show me who you are, if you show me who you are, it's Aries season. Ain't it Aries season? If you show me well, it's still Pisces season, but y'all going on out. If you show me who you are, I believe you. I believe you. And if I got proof, and if I can, and I know it, I'm not about to sit here, baby. You can't make an apple or orange in my eyesight. Just not me. That's just not me. But there's just been a lot going on this interweb, and a lot of people making plays, a lot of people with fake beefs, fake beefs to build content, to build channels. um then all of a sudden people are um just turn your camera off. Oh, you want to show your real hair? She's so petty. You gotta turn your camera off or no? Oh, she want to show her real hair. Okay.
And it's real. It's a ponytail. Jada say, show your real hair. She say, show
Look
your
at
real
you.
hair.
Show your real hair, sis. Okay, hold on. I gotta turn my camera around.
There's my
You
real
so petty. This is why.
hair. And it's all mine. It's
This
all
all mine. Look at this.
and all my teeth is mine.
And they
Daddy.
not beige.
Show my real lips.
And I floss. That mean I brush, I
Show
floss,
my real
and
lips.
I rinse with Listerine. A
Okay.
mouthwash.
Jaden, the only thing you got to do is show your real neighbor. We'll let you
Now,
pass.
show it. And don't make us show our real neighbors too. Do we have to do that too? Because we'll do that too. Don't play with us. Don't play with
For
us.
real, don't make us have to show our neighbors.
Don't play with us because we'll do that too. Okay.
So we can show our real everything, baby.
That's it.
And I'm
And
sorry, two
how
times
about
your
us going to the
age.
dentist?
Listen, I can show that, and I'm two times your age. So what
Two
that tell you?
times. Hell, almost three times her age.
I'm two times your age, and I can show that,
hmm
baby. Let's see what you look like when you get my age.
And that's in the 50 plus club, girl.
Let's see what you look like when you double what you got, baby. And you can't, and y'all can't be getting all that fix a flat no more because it done polluted
To my
what
show.
it needed to do, and it done did what it had to do, and all that stuff allegedly. Let's see what y'all be looking like.
Yeah, because why do your lips keep flattening out like that? They look like a smashed at you, Amos. I have to look at the time.
I
Her
don't know
lips
why
look
people
like some
think that. I
smashed
don't
booty
know.
cheeks.
Whole thing. Then what you majigga, she done went to a damn hotel room and got her lips done. Child, that is just ghetto.
Who?
Pasiki.
Mm-mm.
That's just ghetto. Did y'all see allegedly? Let me throw my allegedly banner up there. Hey y'all, hit that like button, please.
Yes, please hit the like button. Thank you. Greatly appreciated.
I know y'all say, "Ooh, Auntie was mad," but now she could. No, I'm still pissed off. I'm just going on with my content. Um,
I had to come in, y'all, and change the mood up.
um, did y'all see Tasiki allegedly was trying to be Natalie's little lapdog once again for Zeus,
Mm-mm.
and
Hell,
allegedly She done supposed to have allegedly jumped on Polo Diamond the body. And I'm gonna say this.
They gonna stop
They
jumping on.
better leave that girl alone before that girl have a lawsuit on them so goddamn
I,
big.
her mama. Remember her mama say y'all gonna leave my daughter alone. Now enough is enough. Hmm.
Y'all better leave that girl alone.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all sitting up here taking up for Natalie. Natalie don't y'all know she's a colorist. Y'all know she Diddy. Now that's she Diddy allegedly. That's she Diddy for real, allegedly. But I do got some tea I'm about to put out because I found it in the archives. But that's she Diddy allegedly. And y'all sitting up here talking about some this and that and this and that. Baby, listen, she got some hmm. I, baby, if y'all only know. If y'all only know. Shoot, they got a whole video with Tafiki is sitting in the background while they having
Hmm.
child. Ooh, I'm just gonna say it ain't good. If I was them, I would let it be and leave that girl alone. Leave that girl alone. Why y'all so jealous of Diamond the Body? Let her move on with her life. Let her go on. Go ahead and brand somebody else. Shit, yeah, I know y'all got so much money. What y'all cared about taking the necklace back for? Shit, don't Meatball still got her necklace? Don't what's the other one? What's the other girl that y'all don't mess with no more? Still got their necklace? I'm sure Tika still got her necklace because she probably pregnant by one of the Zeus characters.
Oh Lord.
Maybe Lee Jones. You never know.
Ooh, not Legion.
But y'all sitting up here, y'all want to go ahead and pick on Diamond the Body. I don't like that. That's just
Mm-hmm.
And then y'all baby. No. Okay, well, until I leave so go ahead.
And supposedly
No, you can get some
it's
fruit.
supposed to happen last night, right? Or the night
Huh?
before.
You said what's this?
It's supposedly it was supposed to happen last night or the night before.
Yeah. Allegedly, I don't know.
Hmm.
That's what they saying on the ticketed talk and stuff. That's what they be saying. But I don't know if it allegedly. I mean, if it really. I know I have seen. Hold on, let me find out.
And they say that it was posted and it was taken down. Mm-hmm.
Let me see if it's on this phone. Just pick up the dragon fruit. But there is somebody who was, but that wasn't. It was like a little mannish looking person that talking about some. They had got her necklace.
Not managed.
I didn't know what they were mannish looking. I couldn't hear the like they wasn't really talking. They was just showing it and shit. Nowadays, I can't say it was a boy. I can't say it was a girl. I'm just gonna say they looked mannish. All I can say. Mm-mm. Why you so quiet, nephew?
Yeah, I'm still here. I was putting ice in this cup because I turned this freezer off because the ice froze at the back of it. So I'm filling this cup up with ice, and I knew y'all didn't want to hear that. Oh, oh.
Nancy,
Huh?
you know why I'm laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he had so much to say over there, and he was at his
No,
other
no, no,
auntie
no.
house
I'm here.
running
I'm
his
here. I'm here.
goddamn
I gotta
mouth.
get me.
But he get
I
over
gotta. I
here,
gotta
he's
empty out the
silent.
ice out the
He ain't
freezer
got
real
nothing to
fast.
say.
Oh yeah.
But he was over there
One
having
second.
so much to say.
Hold on. Here I come. Hold on. Here I come. I'm coming. Hold
You know,
on.
I don't bite my goddamn on tongue.
Hold on. I'm coming.
at his new auntie house. She just got married into the damn family. We don't even know if she gonna stay. Shit. She married into the family. She an in-law, and then he over there like that's his best friend in the world.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Why auntie didn't get in that much trouble?
Cause auntie, you know why auntie didn't get in trouble.
I did get some put me in this. I did. What
I
you
didn't
mean,
get
nephew?
in
You
trouble.
know I got in trouble. Hey, don't put me. This, look, that's between y'all. Now I'm not in that.
Hey, Keisha. Mm-mm.
That's an A and B conversation. See my way out of
That
it.
ain't even right. That ain't even right.
Yeah, y'all know we don't let nobody into the auntie club until they go through initiation and shit. Them and a lot of I ain't
Sound
gonna.
like a boat.
I want to say something, but I'm gonna keep it cute. A lot of people don't failed their initial initiation into the auntie, uncles, nieces, and nephews sector. They done failed their initiation, so people trying to come in through another way, through marriage and shit. Nah, bro. We don't just everybody just can't come on in. You gotta show us you real. You gotta show us you 100. Don't then get in here and then they get to flip flopping and they ain't 100%. Mm-mm. I don't care. You can call us a sorority if you want to. You better pay your damn dues to come over here. For real, for real. And you better come correct and not on no BS because as soon as we smell a damn rat, we call out the damn exterminator. And I got so much tea. So y'all know y'all auntie coming over here. Dre auntie coming over here. She trying to gather her YouTube sector people together. And she trying to get her little, her whole family coming over to YouTube now. And uh-huh. And Dre auntie, he's so excited about his little bald headed ass auntie coming over here to YouTube with her
Auntie
bald headed
Katina said
ass.
Carlissa was your sister. She didn't have nothing to
That's
do
your
with her.
auntie.
That's what Auntie
Evidently, that's
Katina
your
said.
goddamn
And
auntie.
you hear say,
Evidently,
listen. You
that's
hear
your
say that,
auntie.
but
You
Auntie
begging to
Katina
be in the
said that
goddamn
was your
family. Shit.
sister. But
I ain't
Auntie
begging. I
Katina,
don't want the
say
bitch.
again.
I
How
don't
did you
claim the
say it?
bitch.
How did you say it the first time?
That's
That
my
was her
sister.
sister. Do
That's
what?
my sister. That is my sister's daughter's mother-in-law. That's all I can say. They ain't got shit to do with me. I'm not begging to be her motherfucking friend or for her to come to my house, sit down at my table and drink a cup of my goddamn coffee. I don't like the
I
bitch.
just
Okay?
said, I don't give a damn.
What? And you
Auntie
caught me
Katina,
on the right night
you just
too.
left me out here on an
I done had
island
me
all by
some
myself.
margaritas tonight. I done had me some
Oh,
margaritas
yeah,
and
I
stuff.
forgot, nephew. She told me
So
she
you
had
done called me on the right night tonight, nephew, too.
Wait.
nephew.
Yeah, Auntie Katina.
We ain't had nothing.
Well, no, we ain't had no nothing. I'm just now. You hear my lighter? It
Yeah,
barely
we
want to work.
look. We had.
Everything just want to
I didn't
fail
come
me
in
now.
almost until 2 o'clock today, and I don't drink until after 6 o'clock.
I just
I'm
said
not
I don't drink until after
coming to
6.
6 o'clock.
She
I
said,
don't do
cause she
nothing
a
before
late. I just said, cause she a late.
It's my birthday month. Shoot.
I know that exception. What's your
It's
birthday?
the countdown, baby.
Yeah, exception.
I
Yeah.
got 9
And
more
normally
days.
we with family. They say, hey, it ain't too early. It's 12 o'clock somewhere, right, nephew?
Yeah, it's
What they
12 o'clock somewhere.
yeah. But the older we get, we know our tolerance. Like, wait a minute.
You said I could tell
Look.
it's
Like,
right nice since
like
you
what time?
came out blazing.
Oh,
No,
it's
because I don't like when people try to play like run a game and they really think they be running game I don't like that. Like I'm a straight shooter, goddamn it. I ain't gonna try to run no game on you. I'm gonna let you know what's coming, what's going, and how it's gonna be. That's just how I am. I don't like people to run game. I was, and when I see a play, don't involve the people I love, the people I mess with, the people I deal with, my family. Don't involve them. I'll eat that shot.
Who's my
Nephew,
audience? Huh?
Don't divulge.
nephew, you say you rolling your
Yeah.
Don't play games with them. And involve.
nephew,
Yeah, put
Huh?
it in there. And no play
nephew,
when it come to
nephew,
me.
You,
say you rolling your medicine up.
nah, it's rolled. It's lit. It just
Okay, well then let me go see what's in my cabinet because I got a
okay
lot.
because you need some Tito's,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do some Pinot Grigio white wine. Let me fix me a glass. It's not.
right? And then every time you turn around, something that went down. When I was on my way over here, allegedly somebody was on their way to jail for the M word, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Ooh.
What was his name? Let me go look. Give me 1 second. I'm finna look.
They're gonna
What is
take
his
her to
name?
jail for no word. Hello.
Ooh,
Yeah.
whoa,
Huh?
whoa,
You said what?
whoa, whoa. He go. Ooh, I'm on that. I know the gangster side of the internet is
Oh shit.
erupting tonight. Okay, everything gangster is erupting tonight in connection to allegedly. That's what the article said. In connection to Mo 3. That's what the article said. Allegedly. I'm real heavy on the allegedly. Okay, but that's what the article said on Instagram. Because I know that's a sensitive topic for a lot of people. So allegedly,
You said
he
what
went
happened?
to
She was
he
going for the N word.
he is allegedly, from what the article said, that Yellow BZ was arrested on Capital M word for being in connection with Mo 3's unaliving.
Mm, mm.
That's what I said.
Baby,
Hey everybody,
God ain't playing with these people, boy.
this Soldier Boy allegedly going down for SA. This is the
Mm-hmm.
year. Shit, if I was what you call it, I go. If I was Rock, I go sit down too. I ain't coming, no Lord.
Mm.
So basically, all those people that ran Krishan's name in the ground and her baby, it's all going down now, right? Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it seems
That's
like.
what it sounds like. A
Well,
lot of them that have spoke on her baby have
hello.
went down as of lately,
Mm-hmm.
and
Stop
a
playing.
couple, and just a couple other people, just normal people going
And
down
you
too.
know what? The sad part about it is some of them about to do some jail time. And delusional ass people out here is gonna be sending money to their books and doing all all this other stuff because they just so damn delusional that they hate somebody that they don't even know, would never ever know, would never be in the same room with, would never have an encounter with, but they just hate that person so much. That
Oh,
is
they
weird.
stopping that. That you heard that they are stopping where fans can put money on your books because you're an artist. Or artists when they're in trouble now, moving forward. I don't know when it's gonna start, but they're not. Only thing they're gonna be able to send is fan mail, like letters.
It
But
needs.
some of these people that's going down ain't just artists. Some of these people that's going down gonna be content creators and other people too. It's
Mm-hmm.
not just gonna be artists. It's gonna be
No, see,
content creators.
they see. That's what I'm saying. That's where people mess up at. Because when they start hitting the YouTube streets, Because right now they're using the YouTube streets for content to help with the cases that they're on. But once they're done with the cases that they're on, while everybody doing everything, they finna come look at you next and be like, "Hey, what do you got going on over here? You look like you could be a gang member. You look like you're off into this. Let's check your background."
Hmm.
Oh
And then
yeah.
you got these content creators that are always like, it doesn't matter. I can never have a strike. It doesn't matter. I could never have this. And I'm like, how you can't never have that? How you always beating your appeals? How you always doing this? Oh, okay. So what they saying about you being a a snitch is true, or okay, makes sense.
You,
You gotta
you,
watch how stuff is
that's
popping
only
up out there.
temporary. That's temporary. YouTube people are quitting jobs like careers for YouTube to be a content creator. Yeah, there's no way you could be a content creator. Can't everybody be a content creator if you somebody got to be the content.
Exactly.
I mean,
That
I'm gonna be the
part.
content. I'm gonna just be the content creator. Well,
Well, every now and then, I guess you still got to be content, even as a content creator. Shit, I was content. I was people content allegedly. Keeping it popping. Hey, keeping it popping. Girl, listen. I've been down a rabbit hole with this today because I've been working on some other projects, and working on some other projects, it took me down a rabbit hole, and I was like, oh my gosh, baby. But I want to, it's a few little actual factuals. Y'all know I like receipts. So it's a few little bit more receipts, and then we're gonna go back to that because y'all know we started a segment on that too. So we're gonna go back to that segment too. I'm gonna break down some people in the game with them. Cause you see today, Lemmy was telling the girl, "Oh, you own Zeus. You say da 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 da." She did at one point. Their name was on Zeus at one point. Now
mm,
they think that that little clear girl gonna just walk away and let you disrespect her. Do it for the vine. She ain't gonna do it. Do it for the vine. She ain't gonna do it. You think she gonna just sit back and then you know what? She might, but she might just sit back and let them take it. And guess what? Guess all the charges that's gonna go come forward. Watch all these investigations come forward and all these charges and all this stuff for this shit. He worse than Diddy. And did you see the little post he did with what's his name, Jonathan Majors, and what's he at? And he what's his name? Yeah, that's his name. And then he's sitting up there talking about some. Um, I couldn't have done this if it wasn't for my big brother Lemmy. And I'm like, shit, is Lemmy your big brother? Shit, I thought you was older than Lemmy. Shit, how old is Jonathan Majors?
I don't know.
Megan Good's husband. How old is he? Shit, I know he's older. He said he should be older than Lemmy.
I don't even know how old Lemmy is. What? Ain't he in his late 40s? He looked like it. Where everybody go?
Sorry
Everybody
about.
okay?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hold on one second. Um, he said right duty stuff is coming out and the stuff on Erica Mina show is coming out. They use the money. Y'all don't think it? First of all, first of all, what are you even talking about? Oh, hold on. Hey, Lejeune.
Happy birthday, Miss Pisces.
No,
Miss
I'm an
Pisces.
Aries baby. My birthday is 29th. My birthday is March 29th. So not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
I knew
And
it was
then
coming up.
nephew birthday, and then nephew birthday is the April 2nd.
April 2nd. Aries. Yes, Aries. I knew it was time for your birthday to come. I said, Pisces. Yeah, Aries, Pisces.
I'm an
So
Aries.
The Pisces season up with, right? So
Almost. They'll
Aries,
be over with tomorrow. They got one more day.
then the Aries season start.
Yep.
Okay. I gotta keep up with it. I gotta keep up with it, y'all. Y'all see what's going on, y'all.
What you got? What's going? How you doing?
Hey Dre, hey Jewel.
Hey, how have
Hey
you been?
Ted.
Long time. We haven't heard from you in a long time. How you been?
Honey, I've been sitting back, white, just had so much stuff going on. Y'all I've been really busy. Y'all know I told you I was doing my calendar first beginning of March, and I've been trying to get everything done on my calendar, you guys. Been just really
Mm,
handling business because, you got to put some, yeah, like Auntie Mumu say, faith without work is dead. You got to put some movement behind things. You got to get
mm,
out more things.
Yep. What you been seeing going on, Lejeune?
Everything. Just those stuff. Y'all be real about it. I said I was gonna let social media distract me, right? And then not only that, the stuff that I'm watching that's going on around him, because like I told y'all, I'm in Nashville, and Nashville is a big red state, put it like that, and a whole lot of stuff been going on up here, y'all. Please. And then the stuff with Whack 100, and I seen yesterday he on the consoling the family, and
He
then
did
another
what?
stuff with he was consoling the family, y'all. He was on there consoling the family. He was on the line. Caleb, get out, cause I'm on live. Hold on a minute. He was he was on a live yesterday consoling the family on the phone call. He was on one of his shows that he had them people on that be talking, and he was
Now he
consoling
was
the family.
controlling the family.
The family of the people that they say that unalive the man. That they say Big U unalive the man allegedly. Allegedly, let me throw allegedly in there.
Yeah. He's so
Yes.
that's what I'm saying. That man is so demonic. He gonna get what's coming to him now. He is going to get baby, and whatever he done, he gonna have to reap it, whether it's good, bad, or ugly.
mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hey, keeping
He
it
was on
popping.
there.
Sure
Yes,
is.
y'all. He
It's
was
coming
talking to the
too.
sister. He was talking to the sister, y'all. He was talking to the sister. Yeah, it was the boys. It was the guy's sister. He was talking to her, and he was like, "And y'all need anything? It's anything. Just hit me up."
What?
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm, mm, mm. That's a doggone shame.
Ain't
That's
it?
a dirty ass
Some
individual.
dirty.
That's a
That's some
dirty
dirty.
ass person.
Mm-hmm.
That's some backbiting shit right there for you, boy.
Now look, dirty, underhanded, and conniving shit.
Mm-hmm.
But
Wow.
that's that big red type shit. That's that
Yeah,
big
that
red
is.
from the
That
five
red,
heartbeats type
right?
shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Eleanor, Eleanor.
I'm hungry. That's
That's
why
that
she's.
Eleanor type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So
That's
y'all
some.
know I had to be nosy and get the background and see what was all about. And then they was playing like old clips and old lives of him already snitching on the boy to Black TV and everything, snitching on the people and telling all the business to put the feds on them to put them all on the internet, exploit black men in the feds at them because it's a purge. It's a purge. It's a purge. It's a purge with Trump for social Trump administration is a purge. And they're not seeing this. It's a purge, y'all. I'm praying for my children. Cause mine ain't going where on these folk farm. They're not. They should have got rid of the Mexicans. They want them in
Don't you
prison.
can't say
So
that
they
on here, June. You can't say that on here.
mine ain't going working on the folk farm.
You can't say that on here. You can't talk about the other nationalities. But oh my goodness. It's sad because he is such a dirt. This is my thing. And I'm not, and this may sound insensitive, but I really don't mean it to be insensitive. I really want y'all to hear me out. I'd rather him continue to mess with grown ass individuals that can kind of take care of themselves or whatever instead of messing with a 25-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Because
We
now, see the bully, see now he done start messing with other people that they not gonna allow him to bully them. Do you understand what I'm saying? For
Mm-hmm.
some reason, he had whatever he had on Jonathan, he had him by the kahunas. So because he had him by the kahunas, he was able to bully. You know what I'm saying?
I
Too.
would.
Mm-hmm.
But now somebody got him by the kahunas. So it's gonna be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then y'all, that's why I found out why they said he couldn't go here and he couldn't go there because them folk were telling him, yeah, allegedly, yeah, when we see you, we gon' yeah, you wouldn't go up to the real people. So this how you play. Oh man, goodness. I would listen to all that and say, oh, this is distraction, but let me be nosy like Hattie.
Uh-uh.
This
But
is different.
this is the thing too, though. This is the thing too. Is you got to realize that these people have to reap what they sow. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like all this stuff, all this dirty stuff that they doing, all this trying to get other people, you know what I'm saying, in trouble, trying to get other people locked up, trying to get other people unalive, all that stuff. They gotta reap that stuff. It
Yep.
has to come forward
Right.
because you cannot continuously do dirt and expect to keep your hands clean. Do you understand what I'm saying? So a lot of people is gonna reap a lot in this season.
Right.
And you know the sad thing about it is people is talking about, oh, Kashawn did this, Kashawn did that, da 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 da. But you have to think about this. She went through her reaping season. She reaped that. She did her time. She
She
did
did.
everything she was supposed. She did her time. So now
She
Mm-hmm.
God is
took
so,
ownership.
and she repented and she went forward. And maybe she done had a few backslides. Maybe she done had. I don't know. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We know that the devil is very tempting.
Mm-hmm.
We
And
all fall short of the
Mhm.
glory of the Lord.
we all
Amen.
fall short from the glory of God. And we know that the enemy is very tempting. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes he can
Mm-hmm.
make things look like appear to be something that it's not.
Mhm. Mhm. Cause she went through her conviction, and there's a lot of us has, and that's why we changed our life. Because when you go through your conviction, you gonna go through there alone, and you gonna take accountable of what the things you
You
do, how
gotta take
you say,
accountability or you can't come
got
out.
to.
That's
Or
what
you
people
can't.
fail to realize. If you don't take accountability, you can't come out. See, people think that they can go through something and not take accountability in life, i.e., Carlissa, i.e., Baldy Bald, i.e., bald headed Skittle, ain't got no hair in the
Mm,
middle. You think you can go through, you think you can do and say and do, and then you think, oh, okay, I might not have got the contract. Okay, that's my karma. No, baby. Yo, you got to remember your karma got to match your crime.
That part. That part. Preach, sis. Preach. That
Your
part.
karma got to match your crime. So
but you
that what
can't
you
put it
did
on
to
nobody else.
somebody else, it has to come back on you. That's why he said, "So as a man, so shall he reap." It's not that hard. People make life so goddamn hard. Do unto others as you want them to do unto you.
Amen.
It's not
Amen.
that
Amen.
hard.
Amen.
Because you cannot
Preach.
put your karma, you cannot put your karma, project your karma on other people. I don't care how you see it.
Want
A
for
lot
your
of
brother
times,
what you want for yourself. Want for your sister what you want for yourself. It's not that hard. But no, they make it more hard than what it has to be. And so there is, you know what? And that's why I call her Jezebel. And that's why I call her Sister Delilah.
Huh. That part.
And I mean what I say. And until I see something different, that's going to be who they is. And I'm going to treat them as so. And I'm going to rebuke them in the spirit realm as who they are.
Huh.
And the spirit that they possess. And see, the sad thing about it, y'all want to talk about all this, and then y'all not really seeing the underline of what y'all thinking all this stuff be cute and funny, what they say and what they do. And these is really some very sick minded individuals.
Hmm.
okay?
Huh.
They really have y'all sitting over here glorifying mental illness. Because that's what you doing. You glorifying mental illness.
Auntie Mumu,
And
let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. I'm gonna ask you something that's very important because I don't know how they mind get to this right here. I don't know how some people mind get to this right here. Why do they try to hurt and attack others when what they got playing in their head? These people not doing that to them. Not doing that to them physically, emotionally, none of that. Why do they got it playing in their head that somebody done something to them and ain't nobody doing that to them just because they're not playing, it's not working? Let me say, for example, what I was finna say. Like Carlissa, she attacked Christian all the time. This girl not doing that to her. Y'all see that in real time. She's not doing nothing to her. But when her plans don't go her way, that Carlissa, what her way Carlissa wanted to go, why do she attack Krishan? Why is in her head to make her attack her?
I can answer that because Krishan, what Carlissa saw for herself, she's actually seeing Krishan live out in real time.
Yeah.
you got to
I'm
remember,
trying to
she's been trying to break into the industry for years.
Hmm.
She's been trying to break into the industry since before she was Krishan's age.
And if she could have had
She
Papa
tried to
Blue,
break, she tried to break into the industry at Krishan's age. She didn't have no kid. You know, she just had Dre. She
hmm
didn't have Carrie. She tried to break in the industry at 21, 2021. And she always was an extra. She never was the it girl. That's
hmm
why she's been mad. She always was an extra. She never was it.
but just imagine if Papa Blue, Jonathan Senior, which is Papa Blue, imagine if he had like something he was good at, like Blue. Like it could be rapping at. Well, he not a good rapper. That's a bad example. But something he good at, you know, and they could work side by side with each other. You know what I'm saying? She would have loved that. So she's watching Krishan live out in real time her dream.
Her dream.
and that
She
and
thought
that's a part.
She thought her
and that's
house blue was gonna be. She thought they was gonna be. She thought they were supposed to be Krishan and Blueface.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But when are
and
you going
that's
to get over that? You have a husband. Move forward. Move on in life. That's disrespectful to your
right.
partner.
Do
That
she?
is
But do
totally
she care about disrespect? Let's keep it a buck. Do she really care about disrespecting? It is no way that, I mean, I could be wrong, but I ain't no real man, and I'm a married man. I mean, a married woman. And if I treat my, I said married man, married woman, and if I treated my husband like she treated him, let's just keep it a buzz. A girl, I still wouldn't be married.
Nah,
So you said she's not happy, Auntie Moo. Either way it goes, she's not satisfied
She's
right.
not
because
happy.
she's chasing a void, and she's still chasing that void, and she's seeing it like Dre just said. She's seeing it through Krishan. I get what y'all saying as well,
And
and
so
that's why
now
I
Mm-hmm.
she's
say
trying, now she's
no.
using Journey. Now she's using Journey to fill the void. Like, oh, this is the baby granddaughter. This is the granddaughter, and she just like this, and she just like me, and she look like me, and she look like her daddy, and she this and she that,
And she lying on her ass. And
and she don't care. But the thing is, where was that type of energy when? It's the receipt for me that Auntie got. It's the receipt.
she
'Cause
didn't want. She
and
didn't
then she
want Journey.
apologized to your grandkids, but then you still move forward to not take responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
You apologize so that people can come and see a whack ass interview with Callie and Jade and Alexis. Who cares to see that?
I did.
Nobody.
right.
I seen it. I seen it on there, y'all. I seen it on there say Carlos apologize, and I seen it on I think this morning on two different blog channels, and I didn't even watch it. I didn't even click on and see what she said. I seen that. I seen that. I promise you, I seen it somewhere, and I didn't even click on to watch it. I guess it was my mind telling me don't
That
watch
is
it.
not genuine. It's just lies.
Because
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even watch it,
it was
y'all.
some BS.
It was a play, some BS, some bullshit.
It was a play.
Some bullshit. She always on bullshit. Call this a
She
fool.
really is. I
I
can't
don't know
like.
how people believe anything
I
that
can't even take no. I can't, and that's sad when you cannot take a grand. You can't say, "Oh, that was sincere from a grandmother." That is so damn sad.
What she was saying, y'all? What she was saying, Jackson? What she was saying, Joel? What? Well, y'all tell me, like, catch me up, catch me
the sis
A
play
bunch of.
it so they can hear.
up.
Ain't nobody trying to repeat nothing that come out that wench
Let
tongue.
me see. I'm gonna have to.
Of her tongue. It don't be nothing but bullshit.
But see, I can say like this: when I'm looking at Carlissa and how she operates, it was me. Like she had me good once. I really thought she was gonna change. I'm telling the truth. I tell my truth. She got me good that one
Yes, she
time.
did. Yes,
She
she
got me
did.
good. When she went over there to see Baby Krishan, she got me, Baby Krishan Jesus. She got me good. I mean, she
I think
got
she
me
still
real
had you after
good.
that. You still
And then
had some
after
hope.
that, she
You
pissed me
still
off.
had some delusional hope in that range.
Right. You just was hoping, like, okay, I
Right.
see it, Lord. I can see the
Obviously.
change. And then she just psych. And it's like, you bitch. You a dirty bitch. I knew it. You dirty bitch.
I won't.
What I say? No, what
I'll
I said
ride
in our
along
private
with you, Dre. I ain't gonna
conversations.
lie.
For
Look,
real.
what I say in
I
our
want
private
everything to work
conversations,
out.
sis, would be on our private calls, and I say, nephew, stop playing with me.
For real. No, no, no. After she went to, that was the
I
only
say,
time. And
stop
I told
playing
you,
with me,
Auntie,
cause you living in that la la world with that wench too.
now that was just one time. Like, I just had a little hope for her. That one time, I'm like, okay, it's gonna turn around. Maybe because a baby is a blessing, and a baby it could change anything. It could make a bad situation great, or it could
But
make a bad situation
when she
worse.
saw what she
And
wanted,
don't put that wench in that category with no babies. Cause them babies is new and they growing. That bitch has been on this earth for 50 plus some years. Don't I dare you to put that wench that delusional. I
there
dare
you
you
go.
to put this cesspool stinking ass in the same race with a baby. Don't do
Don't
that.
No,
do that.
I
Don't do
said
Don't
that.
like
do that.
I said how a baby can bring happiness to a bad situation,
Yeah, but
and
you still use
sometimes
the
a baby
baby.
can make a bad situation worse.
Well, here it is.
Searching this week. I would like to hop on here and hold my own self accountable. I don't need no help. But I want to apologize to all my grandchildren that I have said anything ugly or disrespectful about, especially the baby, Krishan Jr. There is absolutely no excuse that's going to suffice. But I realized through a lot of soul searching this week that hurt people really do hurt people. And because I'm hurting because of all the stuff that's being said about my kids or, surrounding my kids, I felt like I should hurt everybody else the way that I'm hurting. And there's no excuse, and that's unacceptable. So I do personally want to hop.
Wow.
But Jonathan is ground, right? Blueface is ground, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so why would you want to hurt a innocent baby? Because you saying when you hurt my kids, I'm gonna hurt yours. That's a grown man,
Yeah.
child. That's an innocent baby. I,
Auntie Moo.
it's just no excuse.
Auntie Moo Dre, y'all. And I'm gonna have to go because I did not click on that, but I don't believe y'all know I got to pray for I listen to her. Or I won't listen to her unless y'all play it on y'all channel. But I'm gonna make y'all laugh. How many hours, days, and seconds y'all give her before she come
Baby, I think she had said something another about an hour later. Shit.
back?
My cousin, you talk about her kid, girl. That's an innocent baby. How you gonna try to say you projecting? You talk about I forgive me when you talk about my kids. Talk about yours, huh? Girl, I'm lost.
It
What's
say
that,
it's
Mama?
my
Auntie
birthday.
Moo? What's that?
It
What's
say
that?
it's my birthday month.
Look, Dre. Look, Dre. Look to her.
I'm lost. Bitch, come with a better storyline because all this fake mess into my.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday she said she had the Holy Ghost. Ooh, I got the Holy Ghost.
Probably good.
She crazy.
I know y'all gonna be on it every
She's
time she
mentally
go back on
insane.
and tell a
Mentally
lie. Every,
insane. Oh no! I know what it is, y'all. She hear voices, but it be her own voices talking to her. It be her own voices telling her stuff. Nobody else but her. That's it. So nephew, make sure you go over there and give her a little counseling. 'Cause I'm about to mess. Go over there.
No,
Cause
you
sis
but
say
no,
you
no, no, no,
giving
no, no,
out
no.
free
You gotta send
counseling.
Auntie over there to her sister to give her counseling.
Sis say you giving out free counseling.
Oh yeah, ain't nothing wrong with ain't nothing
So
wrong with telling
go
your
ahead,
story.
go tell your auntie you need to help her too.
That ain't
Auntie
my auntie.
Moo
That's
is
auntie
Auntie
sister.
Moo
That
is
ain't
that
she
great
ain't got
girl.
nothing to do with
That is
me.
your auntie. That is your
That
auntie.
is your auntie. Hold on, Auntie
That
Jules.
is your
Hold on,
auntie.
hold on. Now, let's be
Y'all,
real
we just
now.
playing. We be behind the scenes talking like this because I'm just messing with him.
Hold on. So, ain't what you call it your son-in-law?
No,
Yeah.
don't say nothing. Don't say
Dre, Auntie Moo got to drink
Uh-huh,
her some.
uh-huh,
I ain't
uh-huh.
asking her for no advice. Auntie Moo, Mama say this.
You can't
She
give
at
a
the
demon no advice.
border.
You can't give the demons no advice. If the Lord don't want to hear from them, what could I say?
You so tight.
We love her though, but
You
she at the border.
Great, that's great, auntie.
Nah, that's Auntie Ju's sister.
you that you know
She,
goddamn well
cause
that's
nah,
Tita
no, how I
Yachty.
know is because that's your son-in-law.
That
Y'all family.
Uh-uh. You the one that
See,
be wanting to be
no, wait. Now I said she was my wife. I said she was my wife. You know,
already
no,
think about
huh?
bringing the potato salad with the raisins.
Oh hell no, potato salad with the raisins. Oh, Dodgy, what the fuck? No, wait, hold on.
I bet you how this you eating a potato salad with the raisins. Got Jane listen to mama over there talking about, oh, you been a good grandmother to my grandkids. Oh, she been a blessing to my husband.
That watermelon oatmeal with them damn, that baby be like, she be like, Judy be like, I don't want it. Sis, Judy be like, I don't want it.
No.
No, she want it.
Yeah, she been fat telling all week, y'all. She been on there just whoa. Just
oh Lord. I can't.
I can't take it. I
When
can't take it.
that's what was mine.
And then sis, when he get in the hot seat with you, he wanna throw it on me. He wanna yeah.
He already know.
He wanna
He
Well,
throw it
I
already-
all on
love
me.
y'all. I'm gonna try to catch y'all tomorrow. I got to give me a nap so I can get ready to go to work. Yes,
All
I am.
right,
I'm
have
so
a good
sleepy.
one.
I love y'all. Love you, Dre.
Love
Love you,
you.
I
Mama.
Have a
love
Love
We
you,
blessed
love you
one.
too. Have a
you.
good one.
Have a blessed one. Good night.
y'all too. Good night.
All right.
You something else, nephew, for real.
What we do?
You something else.
That's
Yes,
your
because
that's your
when
son-in-law.
we have company in the
Auntie
house, you
Mumu,
act
how
a
dare
fool.
you let her lay that one down? She said that's her son-in-law.
You
She tried to play
already
you first with her being your sister.
know.
Auntie Katina
That
did.
ain't my damn sister.
She said that was your sister. That's your sister-in-law. So she didn't have nothing to do with us.
Nah.
That's what she said the first time.
Oh, that's what she said.
No, that's what you said the first time. You said that's Auntie Mumu's sister, or that's
Yeah,
her
I did.
sister-in-law.
I sure did.
See? See?
Cause you brought it up. You brought it up.
She over there looking like she over there looking like Robin Harris's ex-wife on Baby Kid.
You
That's what she
Oh shit.
uh-uh.
her and Bree. That's her and Bree. He still love you.
That's
Mm-hmm.
that illusion. That's why your mama went got a ball and came
nah,
outside, thought it was another hat. And say, wait a minute, what you say?
He still love you. That's her and Bree. I swear that's them from Baby Kid.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah. That's definitely them. We don't divide, we multiply. Little bag.
He still love you. Mm-hmm.
She do look like Brie though. I don't know why the fat one look like Brie. And that is Carlissa. She ain't got no hair at all.
Let me
Mm,
see.
mm, mm. Damn. Well, there's a lot still happening in these streets, y'all.
There
Here
they
we
go, y'all. There she go. And Robert. Jonathan. Jonathan. Got it there. That's what she'll look like with that red hair.
Yeah, but wasn't that the no? Who was she in real life? Who was the character? The person that played her? Because a lot of people saying that it was the girl from the principal off of that Steve. What is it?
Regina, the one that, what's her name?
Was it Regina Hall or Regina King or
No,
something?
Regina King played. Let me tell you. I'll tell you who played her. Give me a second.
I said, dang, she had a deep voice back then. What changed?
Mm, Baby kids, we don't die, we multiply.
They was the baddest little crumb snatchers you ever wanted to see. I have me a belt. I will switch. I have me some protection because they. Hmm.
That was her name was Myra. Her name was Myra J.
Oh, Myra J.
It's Regina. Regina on that show from y'all talking about for Steve Harvey, the principal.
That
Yeah,
wasn't
I
who
thought it.
played
I
her
thought it was
though.
her, but it wasn't her. It wasn't
No,
her. But what
no,
is her
no.
name?
Mm-mm. You
Um,
you
what's
talking
her
about? Huh?
what's
Yeah,
her
her.
name? I know who you're talking about, but it wasn't her.
Mm-mm.
Okay, her name is Regina. What though? That was my auntie friend. It was her for a long time. I didn't even know she was
And
famous until that long.
Nell Carter was Vivian.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Nell Carter was the thick one, and then Myra J was Doretha. Doretha.
What type of name was that?
That
Doretha.
was her name, Doretha. That's my ex-wife, Doretha.
Oh Lord, help us, Doretha.
Uh-huh.
Imagine doing roll call. Doretha. Yeah, Doretha. You know you bad as hell, Doretha.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Faison Love did not play Robin Harris. I mean, Robin. Yeah, did he? He did not.
No, Faison didn't play him. Dude played him from Kid and Play, the daddy. The
No.
daddy
Yeah,
for
Robin Harris. Robin
yeah,
Harris.
Robin Harris.
Didn't
Yep.
Robin Harris play himself in that? Didn't he play? Why they got Faison Love as Robin Harris?
I have no idea. That is not true.
That is not true.
You could tell by the voice who that was. Hmm.
No, they don't got Faison Love as Robin Harris. He did not play Robin Harris in Baby Kids.
That is. Oh my goodness, that's wrong.
Look, I
That
said
is
just go
wrong.
Google it. You know, Google tell you everything. Just go Google it.
I googled it and that's what they got, but that's wrong. Now, sis, shit, I don't care about the Mandela effect, baby. I know what I know. Shit.
Okay, you can hear the voice. You can go to Kid and Play, listen to the daddy, and come back. Yeah.
It's Robin Harris. I know who's in that movie.
No, wasn't that wait, what was that? House Party. Or no, it wasn't House Party. I forgot the daddy what one he played on.
Money.
It wasn't Class Act. It wasn't that one because remember his parents was whitewashed. It was House Party. Okay, Passion. How you doing? Hope you doing good. I know your phone dead.
No, I know that was Robin Harris. It was no way that was Faison Love. How is he getting credit for Robin Harris movie?
I have no clue. They be doing that.
But that's who they like. Face off her. And I ain't never like that.
Mm-mm. Now, Phase I Love did have some good movies. I'm not gonna lie. Three Strikes was very funny.
But I don't even think he does. I've never really heard him do Robert Harris' voice. That's why I'm like,
He couldn't do it if he wanted to. He only nope. You gotta have like a smoker's raspy voice in order to do that.
this is crazy. Mm, that's interesting. Very, very interesting. Hold on one second.
Auntie Katina, you there?
I'm here
Oh, okay.
waiting on your uncle to walk through the door.
No.
Exactly. I
Auntie Mm-mm.
at the grocery store at 10 o'clock at night. Want me to cook something?
Oh no.
Yeah.
What you about to cook, sis?
He wants some hot dogs.
Well, that don't take
You
nothing.
that ain't hard. Shoot, you already know what your damn brother wants some goddamn on grits. And I said, what is up with you? But that's when my daughter been craving since she been pregnant. So I'm like, oh Lord, this
You know,
my
he do that
probably the
sometimes
example.
where he wants some grits and some a whole breakfast at 10 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm.
He do that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to eat dinner last night and fell asleep. I was too tired.
Woke up
So
hungry this morning.
Yeah, I fell asleep. I said, oh, I supposed to call him back, baby. All I know is my husband came in. He said, babe, never mind. Yazzie gonna do it for me. I said, okay. Turn back over.
Come on,
She
okay.
said, she said, Ma, you was in there. You was. She said, oh, she tired. I said, baby.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
uh, nephew, did you wake
uh,
up hungry this morning? Because when I do that and I go to bed, sometimes when I go at 9, I say I'm getting out the bath. Yeah, I'm going to bed. I wake up so hungry the next morning.
yeah, I woke up hungry, but normally I don't eat in the morning. Today I had a sausage sandwich
Mm,
and a hash brown. So, and I didn't even eat the whole hash brown.
mm,
I was happy I got through the sausage sandwich, so I didn't waste my money.
mm-hmm.
Cause them sausage sandwiches almost $10 out here.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness gracious, these streets is going wild tonight, Auntie.
Because it's probably not even a good sausage, nephew.
Uh,
I say, what type of sausage? Because they probably not even the good ones.
oh, Jimmy D.
Yeah, child, you got. See, I'm gonna have to send y'all some good ass sausage.
That was the only ones that was left on the shelf. I normally get these ones, these smoked sausages. They be good. And then they got the smokes. They got the same ones, but they got cheese in them. They look like hot dogs, but it come with
Yeah, I
cheese in the
see
middle.
them. Yeah.
I love them.
Oh, okay.
You put them in your noodles. That'll be my winter food when I
Right.
don't want to eat. 'Cause you know how you got them nights you don't want to eat, but you gotta eat something.
Mm-hmm.
So
Cause
I'll just go make
you
me
probably
that.
done ate a lot through the damn day.
Nah, I ain't nothing. Like if I don't eat normally eat breakfast, I'll just drink my coffee, and coffee take the edge off of you being
I
hungry.
make my coffee every morning.
Hmm. So sometimes I just don't be hungry for the day, but I gotta eat something. So I'll go eat me some noodles with them sausage things chopped up in it after I fry them. On point.
You better stop eating all that processed food, nephew.
Nah, cause I don't like cooking, and unless my baby mama cook or my mama cook something and bring it, I don't make no food. I don't like cooking like that.
That's why your baby mama and your mama need to make sure they cooking. Well, I can't be saying that about my sister because she been sick, but my
She's been had her time off, and she can cook. She's fine now. The doctor says she cool, but she still got to take it easy for a long time. He said he want to see her, and
she needs to take it easy for a little while longer.
yeah, he said he want to look at her for the next year or two. I said,
What are you
goodness
doing?
gracious, I never knew it took so long for stuff to heal.
Yeah,
I
your
heard.
body is.
Why you ain't went to?
That's what I'm saying. Men be thinking you supposed to heal overnight. You can't heal overnight. And
And
she
that's
didn't even, and you gotta think, she still was doing stuff that instead of just laying. See, you gotta think, once you come home from the hospital, especially as a woman, I remember with engine number 9, all my kids I had naturally. So I bounced back quick. So with engine number 9, they gave me, cause I had him at 43. So they was like, "Oh, we just have to give you." They just felt like they had to give me a cesarean because I had to have my uterus repaired before him. So I didn't even expect to have any more children at all. So when I got pregnant with him, they were like telling my husband like I would have risk of hemorrhaging and all this other stuff. So he was like he didn't want to risk my life or the baby life. So he just told him, he had to agree to a cesarean because in the state of Texas, if you marry, baby, you can't just go in there and say, "Yeah, I want a cesarean." You got to get your husband to sign off on it. They don't play that in the state of Texas, baby. Listen,
mm,
it ain't no just so
mm,
um so after I had the cesarean and stuff, and when I came home, my mama actually I ended up staying in the hospital a few days longer. So my mom and my daddy was leaving like 2 days after I came out the hospital. And I was like, "Oh, I only got 2 days to rest. I got to get up and get back at it." My mom and them was like, "You need to lay down." My husband was like, "You need to rest." And then I had a minor setback, but it was all right. You gotta shoot, you gotta let that body rest up. And still, shoot, engine number 9 to be 8, and I still don't have no feeling in some of my abdomen. Mhm.
mm-hmm. Love. Mm, mm, mm.
These things.
Yes, this is crazy.
Mhm. Yeah, you think so, nephew?
Mm.
You think they gonna catch Charity, or she gonna turn herself in?
Hell yeah, they gonna catch her. She ain't counted. Charity turn what?
You think she gonna turn herself in?
Charity do right? Charity knew one of her charges was from Child Protection Services, allegedly. Even though it's public record. Gotta still say alleged. You gotta catch her. And then you get charged off some old crimes too. That they got tape on or audio allegedly attached to it now that wasn't there.
No. Say, sis, do you think Charity gonna get caught? Hell yes, she gonna get caught.
Yeah, yeah, right, right. That
Do
was the question to ask.
she gonna get her ass caught? And do I think she
Yeah,
gonna
I
turn
think
herself in? No, but I think they may be talking to her to do it. But no,
I think she gonna I think she gonna turn herself in.
mm,
That's
I
like
think
say,
she gonna. I'm gonna say why I think she gonna turn herself in. I only think she gonna turn herself in because of her baby.
cause of leaning time, like she gonna get less of time. But no,
no, because her baby, she has to present that baby. She can't say, I'm gonna go turn myself in. let me go give my baby to my sister. No, you can't do that because whatever the child protection service charge is allegedly, what is that? It's new. So if it's for your baby for whatever they claiming allegedly, you got to present her to them. You can't just take her and put her where you want her to be. They want her.
So explain that, nephew, because
Like
even
you can't
we
just
talk,
say I'm gonna go turn
a lot of people
myself
don't
in.
understand this. A lot
Right.
of people
You
don't
she can't
understand
just go
this.
turn herself in and say, "Here, I'm gonna give him I'm gonna give Luella to Tessa." She can't just say that. You have to present her to child welfare and then they say, "Okay, she goes here." Because if you are in trouble with them, you got to present them the child that you in trouble for.
Hmm.
See, a lot of people don't understand that. They think they can just place their child where they want their child to go.
No, you got to give her to the people. And the
I don't
people
think a
got to
lot of people
say,
understand that.
she doesn't have a say. Once you in trouble for child neglect, you don't have a
Because I
say
ain't
as
never
a
been in
mama.
trouble, so I don't understand. That's why I'm like,
So
explain it.
basically, if like everybody say, oh, the mama always got to say, and depending on the crime, what is the child neglect charge? Well, if you ain't a good judge of character of where your child should go, and you got other kids that's in the system, well, then you are not telling them where this child is going to go. They'll make the decision. You can say where you think will be a good fit. They'll check it out, and they gonna comb through they house. Ooh, they gonna comb through that house. They gonna comb through your background. Whoever get that baby got to be a squeaky clean person.
Cause that's what I've been trying to say. Cause even when I got adopted from my own father's parents, and that was how many years ago? I'm in my 50s now. And back in the day, they did that. Like they went to the neighbors and asked the neighbors what type of parent she was.
Hmm.
But how her and her husband relationship was. Like they before she can actually before they can actually adopt me, it's like they went around to the neighbors.
Yeah, they go to your
And
job. They go
so
to
this
the.
was back in the day.
Hmm.
So that they have to be more strict now because that was when, and look how old I am now.
No, you made yourself a high profile case when you got online and made yourself a online celebrity.
Hmm.
So whoever you give your high profile celebrity baby to now in her world, they're gonna comb through their life. You shit, you got a parking ticket, you jaywalk, you might not be eligible. That might be too much.
But the thing is, if she even had, because this is the thing, she could have signed that baby over to somebody. I'm just saying, this is just a scenario, okay? Not saying this happened. She could have signed that baby over to somebody and then got caught doing, and then, had the baby with her and got caught doing whatever she was doing, and she could have caught the charge that way.
Well, whoever she signed the baby over to going to jail for child neglect immediately before she even go, because you're responsible for that baby. So if I
But
gave you
she
my
can sign,
baby,
if she could have signed, like, say for instance, you get somebody, like, you still have custody of your child, you just give them, what is it called?
temporary custody.
Yeah.
Okay, well, once your time is up on whatever, all of you go back to being a parent. You go back to being a custodian guardian of the baby.
Well, sometimes it don't have a time frame on it, because like when my cousin went to jail, she went to prison. She signed her daughter over to me before she went to prison. She bought her daughter to me. She signed her daughter over to me before she went to prison. And then when she got like it didn't have a time frame on it because they didn't know how long she was going to be in prison. But I
Right.
was able to like, put her in school, make all the because we had got a letter and she had signed her over to me.
Right. 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 That's what my auntie did with my little cousin. Okay, let's just say for instance, you have that letter, right? And depending
Hmm.
on the state and the county, because I know in some places they'll just stick it to the person who's in charge of the baby at the moment. And then you got some counties that'll stick it to both people because I've seen it happen. A dad got in trouble for what the mom had let happen to the child, and they both was in trouble. I said, wow. It depends on your state and your county too in that state, because you know how you got some counties that just lower class and really just don't care, and then you got them counties that will stick it to you.
And that's the thing. I guess it all depends on.
But I know for sure whoever takes possession of that child when they get her, they're gonna dig through their life with a what is it called? A fine tooth comb. They is, and if you got so much of a parking ticket, you might not be eligible.
And that's what happened with me. And that was years and years ago. So
Hmm.
I'm like, dang,
You gotta
how
have a
it
job. You
should
gotta
be a
have
little bit more
room.
lenient now, as hard as it was years ago. So that's why
No,
I'm
it
like,
worse.
it
You
was
gotta,
hard then, even taking me, and I was their blood. So that's the same situation.
and it's all. And let's just okay. Let's just say we thinking about it being Baltimore. We don't know where the crime took place at. It's all about the state and the county that the crime took place in too.
Hmm.
Like you can live, let's just say, for instance, I can live in Los Angeles, but if I go to Miami and do some crazy nonsense with my kid, I have to answer to Miami.
But that's the thing. Maybe that's I don't know.
But then when I was adopted, my biological mother didn't do a crime. You get what I'm saying? So it's
Right,
different.
because you was at the hospital.
I was at the hospital. So it wasn't a crime made. She just
Right,
another story. But
right.
um this is like a crime. It's something totally different. So I don't know how they work.
No, with a crime, you answer to the county that you did it in. For child protection services, go. You got to answer to that specific county, that specific state, and their rules. If they want to transfer it to Baltimore, well, but
So
see, it's with
what
the
where do she got the charge in California or in Baltimore?
I don't know. She been moving around. I don't know. I don't know.
So where did she did the alleged crime? California or Baltimore?
I said I don't know. I didn't. I don't know. I just know it's there. I couldn't see it. Like when I had saw the crime. I mean, when I seen the paperwork, Instagram, you can't enlarge it. So I just seen the crime, and one of them was Child Protection Service. I said, wait a minute. Ooh, anytime you got them in your work, period, you just got to go where the crime is. I don't know. I got to figure that part out. Uh-uh. Let me see.
Mm.
We could find that out quickly, can we? I know it's out there. It's on somebody page or
Cause that's what I'm
Instagram.
saying.
It's out there.
And that's what I'm saying. Cause is they lying? Cause they say she's in Baltimore, but is she really in Baltimore?
No.
Jesus.
Huh?
I'm just saying, if she is, it doesn't mean that the police or anybody telling on her. It's just people saying she in Baltimore, right?
Right.
So it's not like nobody turning her in. It's just people seeing her out, saying, "Oh," because it's probably not even no. It's
Ain't
probably not
nobody gonna
even
turn
no
you in.
reward.
Right. Ain't
out
nobody
of
gonna
for
tell
her.
you
She's
where.
just a normal person.
Right. Ain't nobody finna turn her in. Like she ain't got that much hatred going on for her.
Right.
You gotta stop, wait for the police to get there,
Like if
hope
she
that
don't
she
have
stay
like a
around.
reward out, I don't think them people care.
For real.
Yeah,
Then you
shouldn't
gonna be
matter
looked
if
at
she
as a
ain't got a
snitch.
reward out.
Or you just want to see her go to jail and it look like Charity move around. Like she could
Hmm.
be like she'll be in one place because when I was looking at her page, like what about 3-4 days ago, it's like she was at one place holding her baby and then she was on the Greyhound.
Uh-oh.
She from the streets. Hell, she know how to jump around.
Yeah, because one minute she was with the
Yeah,
baby, the next minute she wasn't. Then
she know how to move around.
she knew she better separate herself from her baby. That's all she do. That's all she knew.
Mhm.
But even when you go in there, they're gonna tell you present the baby. If not, you sit there until you present the baby. You don't go to court. You don't do nothing. You sit there in your
And then
cell
meanwhile,
until
they
you
looking
present
for
the
the
baby.
baby. And if they do find the baby, is that another charge on her because she wouldn't present
Yep,
where the baby was
That's
at?
a yep. That's
yep.
a kidnapping charge on
It's a whole
who.
chart. It's a
And that is also with the person that's holding the baby, right?
That's a
yep.
kidnapping
They
charge
get
for
a
them as
charge
well.
too. Yep.
Wow. Mm, mm, mm.
And I'll be like, you got to take your baby, get the hell out.
I mean, I wouldn't say that as being my sibling. I would just try to talk sense.
I'll
Like,
put, like Charity is a person with no sense, no recollection, so it's
so
just
you
like,
know
here, take
what?
your baby and go.
And that's the type of person you be like, I love a Lord. Um, you just gonna convince her to
Exactly.
turn herself in. I'm gonna keep this baby here, but then I'm gonna let them know where the baby is at, and then I'll fight for um
The baby.
custody for the
Yeah,
baby.
you could do
You
it
know,
that way. You could do it that way. But like I said, you better
that's
have one
I would
hell of a
do it
squeaky clean background.
with a record like hers. That's the way I would do it.
That's what I'm saying. So you better have one hell of a squeaky clean background. And don't people got to stop acting like that. The child protective services don't see what's going on the internet.
Mm-mm.
When
I don't think you can have
everybody going
your
back and forth
background.
telling the
It don't
family
have to be
secrets.
sneaky clean, but you can have certain things on your background.
Right. Like you can have a parking ticket or a traffic stop,
You
but
can't have like child like that type of stuff.
right. You can't have no arrest because here in California, you can't go to jail and have a kid in your possession. You cannot have a child protective service case and have a kid in your possession.
Yeah, if that's challenge. That's a lot of things. I agree with that.
Right. So if you ever went to jail for DUI out here, you cannot go try to go get your license to adopt children or to keep children, to be a foster parent, basically, so to speak. Hmm.
That
So
mm, I don't think that's in every state.
that's what I said. Out here
That
is hard. Like out here
oh,
is
and another
hard.
thing
It's hard
too,
out here.
you can have so many things on your record, and I know the state of Texas. Even when you're applying for a job, if anything that happens, some people do 7 and some people do 10, but a majority, like I'm gonna say 85%, almost to 90%, do 7 years. So
Hmm.
anything that was on your record 7 years ago, they don't even look at that anymore.
That's what they say here. They say that here until it's time for you to get the kid, and they'll tell you no because of this, and it has nothing. What they're telling you no for it is it. It don't even apply to you.
And honestly, I'm gonna be like I said before. It depends on the judge. We
That
say
too.
the
That's why I
child,
said it depends on the judge, the county, the state, and all
yeah,
everything. It depends on a lot.
the judge
You.
can look. You can look at a lot of these people have clean and the daddy when the marriages break up,
Hmm.
and the judge sides with the husband, and the wife never cheated,
Exactly.
and people sitting there like, what? Like,
Mm-hmm.
or they'll side with the wife, and all she did was cheated, and the husband trying to plead his case, and the judge is like, no, the children is going here.
And she ain't nothing
It
but a drunk
depends on the
alcoholic.
judge.
She a drunk alcoholic. Don't even pay the kids no
Yeah.
attention.
Look at
Mm-hmm.
Ursha case. If people can go back and look at his case from that the first wife that he married with his two boys. Um, allegedly, but I'm not gonna just keep allegedly. But anyway, just go look at his case. That's a prime example of this. The same thing. She tried to bring him down and make it seem like he was doing drugs, he was partying every night. She wanted to take strip all his rights away, and look what the judge did.
Yeah.
So
That's what
I'm
I
just
say. Like
saying,
it's all about the state, the county, because you can be in, like, for example, you can be in Solano County, but Fairfield and Vallejo is two different places. You get caught in Fairfield doing something, you going your ass to jail. You can get caught in Vallejo doing something. Once you get to Fairfield Court, they'll slap you on your wrist and let you go. Because Vallejo is the projects in the ghetto. Fairfield is supposed to be the more upper class people. So that's why it's a difference. And you in the same county, but it's different cities. So you get charged differently.
mhm.
Same thing with San Francisco. San Francisco, you go to jail, get out the same day. I don't care if it's the weekend. You go yourself to Daly City, you going to jail.
Mhm.
You gonna sit there. So yeah, like I say, it's just different places, different rules.
You go to jail here in Houston on a Friday, you ain't gonna see no judge till Monday.
Right,
You're gonna sit there over the weekend.
right.
Unless it's city court. City tickets is different.
See, that's what I'm saying. You see how there's a difference based off of certain little things.
Different. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. Same place, just different. Just a smidge different. You get a bit difference of a courtesy.
Hmm.
That's why I said it all depends on everything. Everything all the way down to the wire. Have you ever seen this
So,
judge
do you
before
think?
or any case you've been on? You
So,
better
what do
pray
you
not.
think? What do you think about Dre? This is my thing.
Dre, I
I
feel
honestly, I'm gonna say this, and listen. I do not condone abuse. I do not condone. I do not condone anything like that. But I'm gonna say this: he has, he needs mental help.
hmm
Putting him in a penitentiary is not going to help him.
No.
He needs to go to a hospital because you got to remember he was already incarcerated for 16, almost seven, like
Yes, like 16
13 years.
years. Yes.
but see, they have to find him mentally incompetent, and
Hmm.
if he's not, he's very smart, he's intelligent, he can dang near speak for himself and tell you what actually happened, but they don't allow that. So for him, he, like I say, told, like I think, and I'm praying, they just give him a year and max two so he can get back to his daughter and mandatory counseling when he get out. Also, domestic violence, a lot of things that help him out with his mental. You know what I'm saying? Get him mentally evaluated. You can do these things. They can do that. If you saying that he mentally challenged, because you can see that he is. You can see that something is not clicking up there, and I don't think it was prison. I think it was before prison. It just was overshadowed by his mama and her ego.
Hmm.
She didn't care to know about Dre's disability. For a 15-year-old boy to be able to beat up a man that's twice his age and his size, something wrong. You have to go get him evaluated. Everybody's scared to say boo to Dre. You better go get him evaluated.
Exactly.
But
Instead of just thinking that you could,
mm-hmm,
you understand what I'm saying? He has to
mm-hmm,
get help.
mm-hmm.
He has
I
to get
heard,
help.
I seen that. They
Like
probably
just
just going
put
through their
him, just
little.
locking him up. That's not
Mm-hmm,
gonna matter.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
He
mm-hmm.
has to get help.
And I honestly believe that he will get that. But even the mental side of the prison in California, since
Right.
he, like a lot
Like,
of people in California have went to prison, they were so good at manipulating a judge. Okay, they went to the
mhm.
mental facility, they got the perks and got out, but wasn't nothing wrong with them. They just was good at being
So
manipulators.
do you think that
No, something is wrong with him though. I
no,
think like something
Okay,
is wrong with him.
okay,
but do y'all think that people that has been in prison for so long, like mentally, it's things that start happening to them after so many years? No, honestly.
That's what I'm saying, sis. I agree with that. That's you got to
And
think.
people,
He
they be
was a
coming out like nothing wrong
17.
with them.
He was a 17-year-old boy. He
but
was
he
not
went
a
to jail
man.
traumatized. He went to jail traumatized.
You
You
got
got
to
to
think of
remember
the
what
life he
Carlissa put
lived.
on
He
him
was having to
first.
fight his mama's. He was always having to fight his mama's boyfriend. He was having to survive for himself. He was having to take care of his two younger
Yes,
siblings. He had
yes,
all this shit going on in his life at the age of 17. He gets locked up in prison, and then
yes.
he get out. He get out. He
Hmm.
spends 13 years, 14 years in prison. He gets out and he's supposed to adapt to the world and he doesn't know
Like
how.
everybody expect him to. His
Wait a
mom,
minute.
everybody.
I want to answer the question real quick. I'm sorry. I love answering her questions. Did he need evaluation or better parenting? He needed both. Both. Because a parent would have noticed that something was off with their child. My child
He was too busy
has
in
an
the
anger
street.
issue that is he's more violent than an average Joe for his
But
age.
wait a minute. But wait. Okay. Saying that he needs to be evaluated by both parents or whatever. First of all, I think that when you have been in prison over so many years and locked up in confinement, right?
Right,
Before you come out, even when you come up to parole or they parole you out or you did all your time,
right.
honestly, from my point of view, just seeing with close relatives and seeing that and all of that, I feel like they hide things. And I really feel like that you should get evaluated by
Going
somebody
in.
very professional and that you should be put into a program. And I know people always say not a program, not a program, not a program. But sometimes well,
A
no, not sometimes.
rehabilitation
I feel
program. I
like they
think that's
need it.
important. Yeah, I feel like a rehabilitation program is important. Because you gotta
I
Yes.
remember,
totally no.
like,
What
that's
I,
why they have so, and I mean, and I'm telling you this because, like I said, me and my husband, when we were deep in ministry, my husband worked in prison ministry, and so did I. I worked with women, and my husband worked with men. And you, like, the mindset of a person once they've been incarcerated from, like, you got to remember their life has become routine for them. They get up, they brush their teeth, they wash their face, they go to the yard, they sit, they
They
write.
go to
Do you
bed at a
understand what I'm saying?
certain time.
Like, they go to bed at a certain time,
Yes.
lights out, they back up at a certain time. And I know, yeah, it's a little different now where they, depending on the level of incarceration that you were at. But you got to think he was not in, like, at 17, he was not with other 17-year-olds. He was with grown men,
Hmm.
grown men. And I don't know what his life was like cuz you know what? He never got to tell his story cuz his mom robbed him of telling his story.
Exactly.
She robbed him of telling his
And
story. So we never really know how bad it was for him in there because she robbed him of telling that story.
mm-hmm. And then they come out and they can't tell the truth of who he really was.
I can't hear you, sis. You was he born the way or conditioned that way by bad parenting that led to anger and etc. I believe he was I believe it was a combination. I'm not gonna say he was born that way because I don't know what his child. I don't know if he was a happy baby, an angry baby. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But what I do know by just listening to the stories and hearing the history of the family and the things that they said that they've been through and stuff. What I can tell and what I can say is that a lot of his trauma did come from bad parenting. A lot of his trauma did come from his mother not doing what she needed to do as a mother. A lot of his trauma did come from him not knowing who his biological father was and then just having to, you know, accept
Mm-hmm.
whoever he had to accept as a father. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
it did come from his mom chasing her dreams as an actress and also making them be actors and being in Hollywood at such young ages. And, like that was her dream. So it became their dream. And a lot of it did come from him being mistreated, him being talked to and dealt with the way his mother dealt with him. She really dealt with him. I went back and was looking at season 1 of Six Ock. And I think we're gonna revisit that too. We're gonna revisit some stuff from season 1 of Six Ock. But and going back and just really watching that, I really seen how she really treated him like her little flunky.
Right. Versus how she treated everybody else.
So it kicked me out, y'all. So what I was saying, just on the topic, because I'm sure
Okay.
y'all mind. What I was saying was, I feel like that when they come out of prison, um, for so long, they can't really tell their story. Like, to me, they hide a lot of things, and they can't be real to the family, to the world, because when you come out, we expect our black men or whatever to be, not even our black men, just in society, that when you come out, you're supposed to be this certain way. Or no, we don't expect you to be this certain way, but yet we do in between. So I think that they lose their identity, and we when they come out, it's instead of us helping them to find their identity and agree with their identity, we cover it up. We just glad that they're home. And I see this a lot in our community, and I'm being so serious, for
That's
real.
totally true. Like in our community, we don't make it safe for men to
To
come up
tell
and
the
say,
truth,
I was SA'd when I was in there. Somebody took
I didn't
advantage of me.
get
Somebody did
while I
this
was
to
in
me.
there.
And
This
we're
is my
not saying
trauma.
that
This is what I
that's hold
heard.
on, let us clear the air. We're not saying that that's what happened to Dre. We're just
No.
saying Dre was a
No, no,
17-year-old when
yes.
he got incarcerated. And so we know at 17 years of age, he had to see a lot in 13 years of being incarcerated. When he came out, he was a 30-year-old man. He went in there as a 17-year-old
And maybe
boy.
that was what his problem was, that he couldn't tell the truth of who he really was. Like, it's even with anger, or I didn't get over what I went through when I was younger, before I went in there. You just, when I came out, y'all just put me back in society like I was okay.
Yeah, like you never cared enough to say, "Hey, my son might need
Talk
some help. Maybe he might need a mentor. Maybe he need might need." You like just threw him in there. Hey, go help your little brother. Go
right.
do this. Go do that. Go do this. Go do that. And then when he come to you with ideas, you take his ideas and either give them to someone else or you try to execute his ideas. You wouldn't even help him execute his own ideas, and then you tried to make it seem as though, oh, I was trying to help you and you didn't want me to help. You wasn't trying to help your son. You
Mm-hmm.
wasn't. Because if you was trying to help him, he wouldn't be as hurt as he is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's the same example as when our children go to school every day, that they come home and instead of us asking them, how was your day? What upset you when they're upset? If we try to make it seem like nothing upset our kids, nothing in society, we just have to go along with the program. But everybody need a reason to talk about what's going on in their lives. So when a man or a woman come out of prison, has been confined for so many years between walls, we we can't just throw them to society. Like it's just we can't throw them to society. Is all I'm saying. And expect you to be, hey, you the big brother. You're home now, Dre. Now you here. Now you have to fix all of this that you left. That's not the way it works.
Exactly. That's not fair to him either.
Mm-mm, at all. I'm just saying
Oh yeah.
communication is a lot, and we fail to do that in our community. Instead of talk and listen to people, stop throwing them out there. Listen to your children. Listen to your kids that's been incarcerated for so long. You have to listen. And then maybe they don't wind back. Because look what happened. Majority of people that's been incarcerated, they come out here. You want to have to make a change. That's like a big drug dealer. He been all he know is drugs and making big time money. He get locked up, right? If he come back out here, you have a lot of them don't change because they don't know how to fit in society. They do not know how to work 9 to 5. They don't know how to make $15 to $20 to $25 to $30 an hour. All they know is I need to make $500 to $1,000 a day. But then you have some say, "Hey, I'm never going back to that hole. I'm gonna live in society. I'm gonna make the best that I can."
Okay, I'm back, y'all. I'm sorry.
So it's just the way it is
What I miss?
with the prison life when you come out.
Okay, okay, okay.
So I was saying, look at the drug dealers. I gave a good example. Look at the drug dealers that come out, right?
Hmm.
So you have some of them say, hey, I'm gonna come back out and still be me because I don't know how to work 9 to 5 job and making that type of money.
Right,
But I have to be me because I'm used to 500 to 1,000 or 2,000 to 5,000 a day. I can't sit out here and make no 15 to 20 to 25 or $30 an hour. And they don't know how to change with society. But then you have the ones come out and say, I'm never going back to that prison hole. I'm gonna make it what it be. I'm gonna do what I have to do.
Mm-hmm.
right.
Because they change.
Because up in there, it's a lot of stuff that people say, supposed to not get out and talk about and whatever, whatever. Because, like I say, some people feel violated, some people feel took advantage of. It's a lot of things you hear, it's a lot of things you see. You know, nobody, you go in there for a jail charge, you can see somebody getting unalive. That's something that you wasn't exposed to before you went in. You can go in for a simple weed charge. You just a little simple weed man and sat on the couch. Ain't never went outside, played the game, just got a bad luck that day. And you seeing somebody get unalived or hearing somebody be took advantage of. That's traumatizing to you because that's not something you're accustomed to.
And we don't know to answer some questions. Choices, peer pressure, all of the above. Because sometimes peer pressure can lead to bad choices.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's all of the above. Sometimes you get the bad luck of the draw when your PG&E bill is due and you got two little
Who's
eyes looking up
that?
at you and they hungry, and you only got a certain amount of
Casey.
hours out the day before daycare over to make sure they eat. You gonna make it happen.
Oh.
And sometimes you just can't make it happen and you get caught up in a game. It's life. We can't judge another person's decision because we wasn't there when we to see exactly what happened. We may see it differently than what the judge charged them. That happens all the time. So just because a judge say you guilty of this charge don't necessarily mean you're
That's
guilty of
what
that charge. That's just how they felt.
I'm trying to say.
Oh, that's what the evidence producing. Sometimes the evidence don't even be evidence. It's just what the judge feel about you
Mm-hmm.
because based off
Like
your prior charges or the
the
color
judge
of your
has
skin.
said,
It just sometimes it is what it is.
what a lot of people fail to realize, you know that a judge can overturn. People be sitting there saying, "Oh, the jury found." Oh, you know the judge can overturn everything.
Yeah, the judge can. It's all about the
And people get
judge.
that.
Yeah, the judge is just it.
God
Like,
is real, and God can touch a judge in the middle of the night when he's asleep, and touch him and say, "You go in there and you overturn that." I
mm-hmm,
want people to go look at cases and say, how many times that a jury have found a plaintiff guilty and the judge wouldn't overturned it.
mm-hmm.
It's God.
All the
But people
time.
keep forgetting who God is. He's powerful than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Man. And yeah,
My
did y'all
chamber,
answer her
you tell
question
me right
about
now, meet me in my chambers. They don't know what's
mm-hmm,
going on because the case is over. And he overturned everything that they said and did.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And that's possible. It don't
It,
happen all the time, but it can happen.
yeah, it can. It actually can.
People, I'm not trying to hear you. What none of y'all say. It.
Nah,
God is
because
powerful.
no, you got to be in the situation to understand. People, when you don't know, like, because you ain't have that experience, you know what I'm saying? Then you don't know. You can just speak as if you know until you going through it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I understand exactly where you coming from.
And that's what I said about Krishan. Did I not always say that?
Mm-hmm.
Even when people were saying, and they're like, I don't know, what would I always say?
You be
God,
like, you ain't never lived her life to walk in her shoes. You ain't never been there before. So until you actually walk in somebody's shoes that's going through something, don't judge them based off of what they going through at the moment.
God is powerful. And whatever she
God is
faces,
powerful. Yeah.
he can fix it.
He can fix
He'll
anything.
walk out free.
And I thought she was walking out going to do, and you like, nah, nephew. I'm like, okay. She kept saying it all the time. I worked prisons for almost 20 years inside the gates and seen everything. And we ain't seen, like, when have you, okay, since you worked there for 20 years, have you ever seen like a licensed therapist to actually go in there and rehabilitate someone and they actually come out differently than when they went in? Because me personally, I feel if you go in there and you went in there unaliving people and you went in as a criminal, if I can't promise you a different society when you get out, then I didn't do you no just service. Like I didn't do you no good. Like, you know what I'm saying? As this world is set up for failure for people who go to jail and get into trouble. There's no programs out here meant for them. When they come out of jail, get a job. But on the application, they ask you how you ever been convicted. And the moment you hit yeah, they gonna tell you no. You know, sorry, better
Hey,
luck next time.
lipstick.
Hey, lipstick and gossip. I never heard of a prison success story. I heard of a couple, but I really just, like, mm-mm. And I know some OGs that then went to prison. They was not the same person. They had
Right?
PTSD. They
Like
needed therapy.
things seem
They,
to be done
hmm,
just with the society of this whole thing. And back to Drake, I just feel like things should have been done better with him.
I blame his mammy.
Um, I
I blame her
just,
too.
I'm about to cater to Unc in here, sis, and your brother-in-law.
All
All
right.
right.
Well, have fun.
Have fun. Talk to you later.
All
Don't
right, let's
forget to put your glasses
Love you.
on.
the
Mm. But I blame Carlissa.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. When you get out of jail, your support system is everything. But so is your mental, but your support system is everything. If
But you
they
got to
see,
think, he went, and I'm still going to say this. He
okay,
went to jail at 17. Okay? He went to jail as he wasn't even a whole grown man. Do you understand? He
hmm,
was still a child. He became a grown man in prison.
right.
Just because he had to take care of his siblings, because he had to work at his mama's shop, because he had did a few shows, a few Hollywood shows, because he had, whatever, does not mean he was a grown man. He was still a child. So therefore, how he learned how to be a man from men in prison. He learned how to be a man from a man incarcerated. He didn't learn how to be no man on the outside. He learned how to be a man in the inside.
And that's the worst way to learn how to be a man because everybody in there is failing and failed and still failing. It's like, what example did you get? Like, you know what I'm saying? Only thing he knows is violence. Only thing he been exposed to was violence, and you put him in a normal society without structure and therapy and a security guard, you got Andre back in jail. That's what you got. He didn't
Hmm.
know nothing else. He knew once you threw hands, the guard slammed you down, then you go in a room and you stay in there for a while. That was your consequence for being a bad boy. And you a grown man. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, yes, he's a grown man, but he's like, and no, I'm not making excuses for him. I'm not, because the stuff I heard he did was very despicable. It was very crazy. It was some shit that you can't believe that a person would do that type of stuff. So I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, first of all, he went in as a boy, he came out as a man, and he didn't get any type of help.
Hmm.
He didn't get, he should have been, do you understand? Like, he did 10 years plus. He did 10 years plus some. So you mean to tell me nobody's gonna talk to you? Nobody's gonna. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
That's
I feel
true.
like that should have been automatically a condition of his parole.
That's true. But when do you start taking responsibility for you? Because at some
But that's why I said I'm not saying that what he and we don't know what type of responsibility he takes because we don't know shit. His mom has multiple personalities. He might have multiple personalities
yeah, you're
too.
true. That's what I said. I said I don't know. It's childhood, so I couldn't speak to that question that Miss Stephanie asked. I said, well, I didn't know him as a baby to see if it was her or if it was him. Did he get any help? Did the doctor even acknowledge it? And she didn't go get him the help. I don't know because I didn't know him as a baby. So I don't know if he got multiple personalities like her neither. But I know as a young boy at his age, he was 15, 14, beating up men twice his age and twice his size. Can't no normal teenager do that.
Hmm.
He had a mental mind, a mental state when he went to jail of a grown up, but he hasn't experienced
His
grown man
age was
things.
as a grown man, but he came out a young boy. I agree with that, Renata.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I totally agree with that. And that's what I be trying to say. And I'm not, trust me. And see, this is what people be, oh, but he was having babies. He was Uchiwalian and he had
That's what
married
young
that
boys
girl
do.
and whatever. But I feel like this, and I'm not trying to talk about her because I don't know. I'm just going by basically what I've been seeing about her over the last few years. Okay, she loved his mindset because she was going to be able to help his mom control the narrative. Because you got to remember, Carlissa was the reason that he even got with his wife.
Hey, auntie.
Y'all, guess what?
Hmm.
What?
He left the damn chili, the one he liked, at the store. So he going back to the store. And I'm like, I have chili. Like, like some of us like homemade chili, right?
hmm
Uh-huh.
I like homemade chili because that's how I grew up. But these people, even these kids, they like a certain, remember I said like that wolf can chili?
hmm
Uh-huh.
Yes. And then I had some that was here that my sister brought. He was like, I don't like that. I'm going back to the store. Okay, well, bye.
So you got
I
about
got
five,
grown
10 more
people. I
minutes.
can make
Look.
you homemade cheese. I don't like that. I'm like Layla. I'm going. He didn't. He going to the store.
And I want to make a comment real fast. I'm not gonna say her name. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm just gonna call him Jay. So Jay got out of prison and he met somebody that I knew.
Mm-hmm.
And he's dating her and it mixed alcohol into the situation and they became violent. Then they started beating the hell out of each other, right? Still do it to the day. But when I address Jay, I see him as a kid. I don't see him as the 25-year-old or the 26-year-old he got out as. I still see him as the kid he went in as because that's what he act like, a little 17-year-old kid. He doesn't act like a 25-year-old. A 17-year-old kid is bouncing around trying to fight anybody. Don't care if they get smacked into the chili cans out the stove, no nothing. Didn't have no sense of recollection. And a normal 25-year-old would just be like, you know what? Maybe I should not mess with this individual. You get what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
also being in prison make you more macho than the average Joe, more macho than you need to be. And that can also get you hurt in these streets.
Mm.
Because you must admit, when Dre got out, he was macho and he was immature.
He was,
And that's
but
the same way I see Jay, macho
but
and immature.
same time, like I said, you shouldn't be after all those years that you be
Right.
incarcerated and locked up. There should be a program.
Mandatory.
Like
It
you
should be a
should just be
mandatory
out and
program
go
you go
home.
into.
Right. And then the family just pretend like because you're so happy to see your child or your sibling or your father or your mother.
Right.
But and you think, oh, I'm on the outside. But like sis say, you so used going to bed at a certain time, brushing your teeth at a certain time. When they call you for court at a certain time, it's like you living this robotic life. But when you come on the outside again in society that you remembered before you got locked up, say for instance, um, a kid got locked up at 9 years old, right?
Hmm.
Or 10. What's gonna happen when he get out? He gonna still have that 9 or 10 year old,
Mentality.
Exactly.
right?
Hmm.
So it should be a program to help people like that. You shouldn't just come in society like that.
That's what I said. It should be like a program they go live in for a while, and then they introduce you to society slowly. Not just
Right,
as one big here. You gonna go out there. You know how to pay bills, and the last time you went to jail was
right,
when you was 10, and you don't even know what writing a check look like, let alone reading cursive.
right,
And they want you to go learn how to pay bills and take care of yourself.
right. And then even with their life that they lived on inside in the prison for so many years, they can't come on the outside of this reality and live their reality. Like they come home to, hey, I got to be this normal person when I went into prison at this age. And 9 and 10 and 13 and 15 years went by. So when I come home, I got to be that same person to my family because they
Exactly.
have to live up to be, I have to be that man. But what if you not? Your
That's
life
so true.
changed. And now
That's
you
That's so
come out and
true.
you live in a lie and you will continue to live that lie. And a lot of these men and women go to their grave with that lie
that's true.
because in our society, you can't be this way. You can't
That
cry. You
that
can't
is
be
true.
gay. You can't be none of these things.
That's true.
Especially people that's been in prison. You got to come out of here like you never did them things.
For example, when Blue come home, he's going to be different. He's going to try
You may be
and be
different.
the individual who he once was, but he's not going to be him. He's going to be a complete different person. He's going to be a shell of himself for just a smidget. But even now, everybody like, oh well, Krishan unfollowed Blue, blah blah blah. It's a part of being married. Once you announce y'all married, y'all married. Whatever y'all go through, unfollow each other, refollow each other. That's just a part of it. Y'all got into an argument. She didn't like what you said.
Right.
Maybe your breath stank. I don't know. Who knows?
I just think that it's just a hidden society. Like
Yeah,
everything is just hidden and it's not fair because you tend to live this absent life and you'll never be happy. It's just weird.
I actually agree with you, Miss Stephanie. You know, me and you don't agree a lot on nothing,
Oh
okay?
Lord.
So it must have been a storm in California, okay? We didn't agree
What
the
she
last two comments. She said that Dre issue probably is he shouldn't have gotten married. Should have just grew himself. But
okay,
Carlissa
y'all.
did. Carlissa
Praise
didn't.
back.
But wait
I'll
a
talk
minute.
to y'all
Carlissa
tomorrow. Love
didn't.
y'all.
Huh? Okay. Bye bye.
Love y'all.
Love you too. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
But Carlissa didn't want that burden, so she passed it on to that woman. That's true.
Love you too, sis.
That is true. She didn't want to have nothing to do with it. She knew what was Dre was coming out as a different person. She knew he was a grown man. She was scared of him when he was a teenager. Now he a grown man. Oh no. I'm not gonna be bothered with that. No, I raised him to
Was
be
it
this man.
scared? Was it scary or control?
Both. Because she knew Dre would put Mr. Southwell on his ass just like he did, allegedly. And she let him. She walked him right into it just to see if Mr. Stoffel can hold his own. And the moment you seen that he couldn't, she flew his ass up out her house. She had to go fly him into his own apartment, his own little
Exactly.
condo. He couldn't stay there with her no more because she couldn't control him. because he would whoop her ass and her husband.
Because you got to think, when they lived with Jonathan, he was locked up, so they never lived with him.
Right. That's what I say too. That's what I say too. And even living with Jonathan, was you really living with Jonathan, or was Jonathan staying at the other house and you were staying in his house and he went and did what he wanted to? And you said you and Jaden and her, what Jaden and her mama used to sit at the table crying about they man not coming home. That makes more sense.
Drinking,
And
drinking and crying.
drinking and crying. So that makes more sense. You
hmm
He was at the other house and you stayed at his house. Don't make it. He said when he came home, it felt like he was a little kid again. That's because you were faking it for the cameras, because he was a superstar in your eyes. That's cute too.
What you
It
say,
was
nephew?
neither. I said it was cute too. He was benefit, like Blue was a superstar to her, to Carlissa. So when he came home to visit her from when he, because remember he stayed at the Camel House. So when he came back from the Camel House, it was like he was a little kid again, like he said, because she treated him so nice. She looked up to him. She
Hmm.
treated him like a mama was supposed to, because everybody was doing what she wanted them to do. She was just setting up her little stage, and everybody was gonna do what she wanted them to.
Exactly. She wanted to be the puppet master.
Mm-hmm. It's neither. She's financially stable and could support him financially. Didn't she write the lady for him? She tricked with that girl. I believe so too. She's an older woman, from what my understanding is. She's not a young girl. She's an older lady, and she could have been a friend of a friend of somebody that somebody knew or something. I don't know.
No, that's why. Now, why did I just picture them drinking and crying? So
Look, I'm telling you, he not answering
this
my
is the
phone.
thing. I don't, and this is, I want people to understand this. I don't care about Carlissa coming to YouTube. I just want her to don't bring all that BS and all that drama, all them lies, all them deceit, all that shit. Don't bring that shit with you. Leave that shit on IG.
She not gonna bring it over here because she gonna get her pay stripped.
Carlissa will bring that over
Everywhere
here.
she go, we learned that we can take her down. So wherever she go, the mission, Operation X, take Carlissa down. And on YouTube, she can't block you. She could just block you from where she can see that you chat in a chat and it look like I'm talking to myself. But if once you start doing that to people, people unfollow you and people report your channel. So you get a strike, and also you lose a follower.
Hmm.
So pick your poison.
Pick
That's
your
all I say.
poison.
Pick your poison. You can't control the websites no more. You thought you could until we realized, yeah, we do got the power to block you out. Let us report you.
But they still be trying to control the narrative.
Can't control nothing that the people control. You can't control nothing we let you control. The fans have learned to let people think that they run shit until they get what they want. Once we realize we can't get no, once the fans, I'm not a fan, I'm a supporter. But once the fans realize that they can't get what they want from you, they move on.
That part.
They move on to the next best source. And you got to keep it coming. You got to keep it coming. You can't just be stagnated. You got to keep that shit rolling. They get bored quickly, real quick.
And some people they used to looking at picture books. They not used to reading. So
Hmm.
therefore, because it's a lot of words on the paper. They just skimming through and they missing it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of this stuff that people are putting out is not new up under the sun.
Mm-mm. But once things happen, and you remember back in the day on that cassette player in the classroom, they used to make you put on the headphones while they played the cassette, and the cassette read the book for you. Basically, it's teaching you how to read. Um, so basically, that's what they used to do for us when the class is like 30 plus kids in it. They'll put some kids at the back of the class with the headphones on for reading time. So you back there and you learning and you reading, but it don't make sense to you until it actually happened. So once you know how you just said, some people used to reading the picture with the little words attached to it. They wasn't used to reading the paragraph. So once you get once the cassette player read the paragraph to you and you looking at the picture, it explains it. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Yeah, we can hear them say what they done in the past and what was what. But until we actually see it for ourselves, we don't understand nothing. I'm just saying. We didn't realize that Taseki was actually as crazy as she was until we seen her in full fledged. I mean, in full form. Same thing with Charity. We knew they was a little off the rocker, but we didn't knew they was nut cases like they are. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to tell you. And y'all looking at Carlissa, you don't realize she a nutcase. Here in one live, you really don't realize she a nutcase. You just think that she just a controlling ass mama until you listen to her consistently, and then you see the things that she actually do following the lives. Then that's when you realize she's an ugly person. You know. So, yeah. You there, Auntie? Yeah, because they have one motive: attention seeking. Yes, they're attention seeking, and like I say, people don't understand until um people don't understand until they walk it through it. When you dealing with a person that's attention seeking, and everything they do is for clout. So you don't know if they really telling you they love you because they love you, or they giving you this hug genuinely like this because they genuinely feel this way. You don't know. You living in a world of I don't know, the unknown. You don't know until your feelings is hurt. That's why you see a bunch of dudes dealing with a bunch of women, and a bunch of women dealing with a bunch of women, and a bunch of dudes, and a bunch of dudes dealing with a bunch of dudes, and a bunch of women. Because they living in that world of the unknown. You know what I'm saying? I know she was. I had to mute her. But yeah, y'all, she's sleepy, so we gonna call it quits. And don't let that Krishan and Blue unfollowing each other, refollowing each other stuff stress y'all out. They married. This is a part of it. We'll see what happens when he actually get out. But I don't think he want to act any type of fool. He in debt $20 million. And you need Krishan to make the internet flow, sir. She don't need you. And y'all stay blessed and have a good night. Peace.
No, I'm crazy. So go ahead and drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Taking that off me. I got the plug, I made the coffee green. Talking late night for you.